Welcome back to Avengers Autos, where we don't sugarcoat cars. We tell you exactly how they are. Now today's video is about something that might not look super exciting at first glance. But trust me, it's a big deal, because what you're looking at is the all-new 2026 Mazda CX-5. And honestly, this might be one of the most important compact SUVs of the year. Why? Because Mazda didn't just tweak it, they completely rethought it. So the real question is, did Mazda finally make the CX-5 perfect, or did they mess up a good thing? Let's break it all down. First impressions: looks familiar, but smarter. At first glance, you might think, wait, this looks kinda like the old CX-5. And yeah, you're not wrong. Mazda didn't go crazy with the design. No weird futuristic nonsense. No overdone angles. Instead, they refined what already worked. The 2026 CX-5 gets a cleaner, wider stance, sharper LED headlights, and a more sculpted body that honestly looks more expensive than it is. It's still elegant, still minimal, but now it feels more confident. And compared to rivals like the RAV4 or CR-V, this thing still looks like it belongs in a higher class. But here's the catch. If you were expecting a dramatic redesign, you might feel a little underwhelmed. Mazda played it safe, but smart. Interior. This is where things get serious. Now step inside, and this is where Mazda really stepped up. The 2026 CX-5 finally gets the interior upgrade people have been begging for. First thing you'll notice? That massive 15.6-inch infotainment screen. Yeah, Mazda finally joined the big screen club. And thankfully it's not just big, it's actually usable. The interface is smoother, more modern, and way less confusing than before. You also get wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, improved voice controls, faster response times, and no more awkward knob-only control system, which, let's be honest, not everyone loved. Now materials, still top tier, soft touch everywhere, premium stitching, and a clean layout that feels more luxury than mainstream. Honestly, if you blindfold someone and put them in here, they might think they're sitting in something way more expensive. But here's the honest part. Rear seat space is better, but not class-leading. If you're a tall passenger sitting in the back, it's improved, but still not as roomy as something like a CR-V. Cargo space? Slightly bigger, more practical, but again, not the best in class. So yeah, interior quality, amazing. Interior space? Good, not great. Performance, smooth but not a beast. Now let's talk about what's under the hood. The 2026 CX-5 continues with a 2.5-liter, naturally aspirated engine, producing around 187 horsepower. Translation? It's smooth, reliable, but not exciting. Acceleration is decent, not slow, but definitely not quick either. If you're expecting a sporty punch, this ain't it. But here's where Mazda does something different. Driving feel. This SUV still handles better than most in its class. Steering is sharp, body control is tight, and it actually feels like you're driving something smaller and more connected. So while it's not fast, it's enjoyable. And for most daily drivers, that's honestly more important. Also worth mentioning, all-wheel drive is now standard across all trims. That's a big win. Fuel economy? Respectable but not groundbreaking. You're looking at around mid to high 20s mpg combined, which is fine, but not hybrid-level efficient. And speaking of hybrid, no, the 2026 model does not come with one. That's coming later. Ride quality, comfort meets control. Now this is where the CX-5 continues to shine. Mazda has always nailed that balance between comfort and sportiness. And the 2026 model is no different. The ride is smooth over bumps, stable on highways, and doesn't feel floaty like some competitors. You don't get that cheap SUV feeling here. It feels planted, solid, but, and this is important, if you're someone who wants ultra-soft, pillow-like comfort, this might feel a little firm. Not harsh, just slightly firmer than something like a CR-V. So again, it comes down to preference. Technology, finally modern enough. Let's be honest, older Mazdas weren't exactly tech leaders, but the 2026 CX-5 fixes that. Along with the big screen, you also get fully digital gauge cluster, updated driver assistance features, better connectivity and faster software. Safety-wise, you're covered. Adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, all standard or widely available. Mazda didn't reinvent the wheel here, but they brought everything up to modern standards. And that's exactly what they needed to do. What's missing? Let's be real. Alright, now let's talk about the stuff Mazda didn't get right, because no car is perfect. First, no hybrid option yet. In 2026, that's a big miss. Competitors are already offering hybrid and even plug-in versions. And Mazda is playing catch-up here. Second, power. That 187 horsepower engine is fine, but it doesn't excite anyone. A turbo option would have made a big difference. And we're still waiting to see how Mazda handles that moving forward. Third, rear seat and cargo space. It's improved, yes, but still not class-leading. If practicality is your #1 priority, there are better options. Pricing, is it worth it? Now pricing hasn't gone crazy, which is a relief. The 2026 CX-5 is expected to start somewhere in the mid-30,000 range, depending on trim. And honestly, for the quality you're getting, that's pretty solid. You're paying for premium interior, great driving dynamics, strong build quality, but you're not getting hybrid efficiency, class-leading space, high performance. So it really depends on what matters to you. Final verdict, should you buy it? Alright, let's wrap this up. The 2026 Mazda CX-5 is not trying to be the flashiest SUV.